How's it going, guys? I just want to continue the theme because I was thinking about it right now. I said, why not? Might as well record my thoughts as I'm having them about why are all the pickup artists frail, chubby, fat, um, not muscular, not fit, not strong. Like, I'm kind of wondering why is that? There's like Julian has like is like not muscular, has like belly, like a belly. Todd is like not muscular, like skinny. Tyler is like fat. Mystery is like skinny, like kind of looking like an old lady. This guy is like chubby fat, probably has like tits, kind of chubby. Um, Russ Jeffries, like, why are all these guys not fit and strong? Because if you think about it, like, what these guys are obsessed with attraction, attracting women, doing all this stuff for attracting women, attracting women. Why haven't any of them just made themselves physically more attractive? Like, why? I don't understand. And I'm kind of pissed off because being strong, I think, is like, yeah, women are not attracted to us that in a physical way as much as we are to them in a physical way, but still, it is a big factor. Like, women like and get turned on by a guy with like a fucking hot body, a six pack, all this shit. Why isn't any pickup artist like doing anything at all to improve their body? Like, it's and what I thought to myself is that the reason I just thought of about why this is it, like why this happens. I think it's because when you physically improve yourself, like when you like like Neil Strauss, also another like skinny guy. Yeah, he put on like nice clothes, put a fucking earring, still skinny. So it's like none of them improve their body. Why? And I think the reason is because um, they still. I'm thinking two reasons. One of them is because changing their body, like if they change their if mystery suddenly becomes like super strong, and I'm not talking obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not talking about extreme whatever, but like fucking fit six pack, kind of Tyler Durden body, maybe a little stronger or whatever. I think that would change too much of their personality, and I think in a way like they're still clinging on to their beta self. Like if you look at Mystery, like does he look like the biggest alpha you've ever seen? Does this guy look like super alpha? And I think we like cling on to ourself. He's still like the nerd. He's still like this kind of guy. Like I don't know how he was before, but um, I think when you change your body, like it really makes like a deep identity change because you are like a different thing. You're not the same guy. You are physically powerful, and I think we in the pickup community in seduction, I think there's a tendency to overcomplicate things. With like all this theory about seduction and this and that. When things like being like physically attractive, like strong and shit, you know, uh, is overlooked, you know, and so I'm just like thinking about, you know, because these guys are all about self improvement, this and that. Why haven't you self improved your body? Yeah, you got like a nice shirt or whatever, but this guy when he takes off his shirt, like, and there's something about I've just been thinking about this recently because I was one of like these people that thought like muscles are stupid, like who gives a shit about that, but I've been thinking to myself that there's a lot more subtle things behind like somebody that's muscular, like it talks about your character. It talks about your discipline. It talks about just who you are as a man. It's a sign of strength and power. You know, you're strong. You can dominate somebody else physically. Like, uh, you can protect the female. You. It also talks about your self-love, that you found enough motivation and discipline to go to the gym every day or whatever, stick through it, controlled your diet because you wanted a hot body, and you did the steps it took to get there. So you're like a winner. Versus if you like look like this, like you can have all the pickup things in the world, but you're still a loser, or what I call alpha beta. You're not, and it's okay. I'm not saying you have to be the alpha or whatever. You have to be this or that, but we're trying to be better ourselves. Why are we stopping short with the first thing women, see, which is our body and ourself? You look at Mystery right now. What, if Mystery was like strong and fit, like he would probably take more time to like. It would motivate him or something to be like more trimmed, And if you see like this guy, like, can you imagine his apartment? Like, it's probably messy. Okay, just see this and like try to get the vibe. Try to put yourself in the eyes of a woman. You see this, like, how's it gonna look when his shirt's off? What type of life? What's his? Because women don't want to win. Women want winners. So these guys are not, they're not. They don't love themselves enough to have like a strong, muscular, body. Being like trimmed. Looking. Having their groom, like you can see this guy's hair is kind of like off. The shirt is kind of shitty. Like, girls pick up on all that. They don't. The same way we see a girl and we rate them like 1 to 10, like in our mind or whatever, in a level of hotness. They also see us and they rate us in a level of hotness, and all these little things add up. Like, this guy, I don't know, you could think he's like probably like if I'm a girl and I see this guy, like just this body language, I think to myself, maybe a 7, like a 7. I can imagine an 8 and a 9 and a 10 as being like somebody, like this, somebody that's just more alpha, more, I don't know how to explain it, but a little less beta, just the beta vibe or whatever. But if this guy, let's just say I'm a woman and I see this guy and I see this vibe, not the physical, just the entire thing, the entire package. Same guy, but put him like strong, fit, better hair. He increased at least from a 7 to a 7.5, at least. If not an 8. Like, that's how much I think being like our appearance matters. And when I was in the game, when I was like getting into the game and stuff, like Neil Strauss and all this is like a lot of this mentality. They teach us like looks don't matter. Like, it's all about the game. But who's it coming from? It's coming from these pieces of shit. Look at this guy. Like, I know, yeah, game can overpower like a muscular guy that's like a chode. But this guy, like, if you copy and paste the same person, you put whatever another mystery here, but this mystery is jacked up, and this mystery looks like this. Who's gonna get the girl? Who's gonna be more valuable? And forget about the fucking girl. Who's gonna feel better about himself? That's another part. You look good, you feel better about yourself, because you know when you're not that I am, but when I'm like going to the gym, when I'm like, and I've been parts of my life when I am like strong and doing like calisthenics, like not now, but I'm getting back to it because I'm having these realizations. You feel much better about yourself because you look better, you're strong, you're confident, you're proud of yourself. That is high value. And these guys, all they do is like pleasure seek, think of 1,000 ways to get the fucking girl through all these different ways. Why have not one of them thought about just being strong, and not only for the girl, for themselves, for their own vibe. Jeffy's a piece of has a shitty body. All these pickup artists have shitty bodies. I don't know why the fuck. And the reason this is because all this pickup community is made like all these guys are ex-losers. They don't know about the importance of being jacked and strong and just for your character as a man. They still with a loser mindset about I'm gonna do the least amount of effort to get the pussy, and then you end up with this. So I mean, it's just something to think about. It's like, oh, it's a limiting belief, because I thought to myself that like some people think that, oh, you think you need to be strong to attract females. That's a limiting belief. No, you don't need to be anything to attract females. That's been proven. But to believe that you don't need to be like fit or look good physically to get girls is like a reverse kind of limiting belief, or I don't know how to say, but it's like, it's something that you think is a limiting belief that actually limits you from doing something that you should do. Like me thinking that I shouldn't be getting muscular and looking good physically, my clothes and all this to get girls, is actually a limiting belief that's limiting me from improving in those areas of my life and improving my physique. So this is a limiting belief, thinking that you don't need to do it. Like that idea that I don't need to do this to get the girls, that entire thing is a limiting belief, because it's not only about the girls. It's about, why aren't you your best self? Why aren't you, we're on this journey, if you only care about getting pussy, like, why don't you care about yourself? Like, I don't know, but the point, and it's the same thing with money. It's like, you don't need money, like all these guys like Evil Stifler and other pickup artists, skinny, broke. It's like all of them are like this, and so it's the same thing. Like, you don't need money to pick up girls. Yeah, you don't need money to pick up girls, but why don't you want the money and the success for yourself? You know what I mean? Like, why do you want to do the bare minimum to get girls? Like, why don't you want to have a full life, be fit, be successful, have a good social circle, etc., and have the girls? Like, and when you do all that, obviously you're gonna be higher value, and you're not gonna be like one of these creeps that are an expert at getting the girls. But you can't fake. Like, the girls see through you, like. And you might be so good that you can fake through the whole night and get them to pull and get them like to sleep with you. But eventually the next day she's gonna look at you and she's gonna be like they're only thinking one thing: is he a winner or is he a loser? Because in survival and in history and whatever, losers die. Losers can't provide. Losers can't protect them. Winners can. Winners win at protecting them. They win at getting the food. They win at social status in the tribe, whatever. It's just like, losers equals death. Winners equals, whatever. So they're attracted to winners. So win at every aspect of your life, not just girls, 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 girls. I went out with some guys, and some of them were really good with game, but it's like you see some of the guys that are like still like they've been doing game for like years, and like I haven't. I'm right now. I just lost 4 kilos in 4 weeks, but I got chubby because I got off the game. I've been doing like pure work for 4 years, just focusing on work, work, work. That's not good, but either way, like uh, it was a mistake, you know. But I didn't really understand. Like I was telling myself, oh, it doesn't matter. Like I don't care about my physique. I just care about the money. That's also a limiting belief. Like it's a limiting belief because deep down we all want to look fucking good. Nobody wants to be fat. No man wants to have kids. No man wants to, we all want to look like Tyler Durden, like fucking, ripped, not Arnold Schwarzenegger, some of us do, but we all want to look fucking good when we take our shirt off, right? So why aren't we doing that? So, but anyway, so yeah, just my thoughts about that.